Hi guys, welcome to my channel, all about YouTubers 13. I'm here to delve deep into your favourite YouTubers' earnings. I show their past, present and future earnings. You ask, I show. I also like to break it down into, as you can see here, I like to show the monthly earnings, the estimated yearly earnings, the view count, what date they created their account, also how many views they've had in the last 30 days, plus how many subscribers. I also like to go in depth and show daily statistics, as well as future projections, so be sure to stay tuned. So, without further ado, let's get on with it. And today we are dealing with Freedom. Freedom is a MSN network, a multi-channel network, and on their website itself, this is what they state: we help you grow faster on YouTube. We've provided lasting value to creators since 2013 with free access to over 500,000 awesome music tracks and sound effects, the largest collection out there, effective tips, tricks and over 80,000 active community members for collaboration and channel reviews. So I think basically as well, it started off as just a general YouTube creator, but back in the day, in order to earn money off YouTube, especially for gaming channels, YouTube didn't want to put adverts on there, so there was these multi-channel networks created, and basically you could get paid through them, and they'd have a dealing with YouTube direct as such, but there were clauses like 2 year, you was locked into them for 2 years, and they'd take like 40% of your wages as well, and that's after what YouTube takes, which is, I don't know, 40-50% or whatever, so it's quite a substantial cut. And there's even multi-channel networks out there what really they wanted to then own your channel, so effectively you work for them. So this was created by Chris, I'm going to be fair, with good intentions to stop that. Do you get what I mean? Stop all that manipulation, all that being taken advantage of, and basically giving money out for nothing. Because what they offered at first, dashboards and channel banners, etc. Now over years, YouTube, you can do it all yourself basically. So I think he had a fan base, and he had like 6,000 people signing up to show YouTube that this is why they want to do this, and this is why it's worth it's like a legit, but what can I say? It's legit basically. So that's it, with Freedom, and they're still going today, although I must say he's a bit of an entrepreneur, because he's branched out into loads of effective areas, which you need to these days, because at the end of the day, MSNs are not really needed as much as they used to. So he's got to do what he can when he can. But apart from that, you can check it out yourself and read pros and cons, buy reviews, I suppose. So with that in mind, I'm going to carry on. I have had some personal text messages or whatever, but if I bring them up in a minute, I do. If I don't, one of them. Anyway, Freedom created their channel on October the 21st, 2013. So what's that, 7-8 years now? In that time they've uploaded 2,174 videos. Wow, that is a lot. You know what I mean? That's quite impressive for uploads, that is. And he's got a lot of people helping him, I suppose. But I do know he's very hands-on. Respect to that. Whatever you think, he's one of them. He's got 169,000 subscribers as of this moment in time, and since 2013, and with them subscribers, he's managed to pull in 17,708,963 views. So we're not messing about there, some big numbers. And considering, if he's got loads of people who is like helping with his MSN. So he's got them straight away. Do you know what I mean? He's from the US, although I've watched recent videos. Well, I don't know whether it's very recent, where he's in Dubai and selling apartments or whatever. So that's what I'm saying. He's an entrepreneur and he's delving into all that areas. I can't you know, say a man's bad for that, because you got to do what you got to do. He's got a family, etc. As long as it's legit. Do you know what I mean? One of them. Anyway, he classes his channel type as education. So I don't know about education, but there's not many categories in these channel types, so it's hard to pick a lot of the times, to be honest with you. So that's what you have to bear in mind. So a lot of prison channels like me to cover, people like me to cover them, but on their channel type it's anything from news to pub people and blogs, and it's all over the place. It's not set. They should have like define it a bit more to help people, to be honest with you. Right, at this moment in time, Social Blade, the website I'm using, plus I look into all of us legally, is classing them as a B-, which is good because it takes a lot of time and effort to go from like a C+ to a B- to a B, B+, A-, A+, and then I don't know whether it goes on them diamond and all that like YouTube, do you know what I mean? So you got to keep entertaining the people, I suppose. Anyway, out of all the channels in the world, if like in the top 20 you got Mr. Beast and PewDiePie, etc., top 50 or whatever, where they are in 1,312,751st place. Now, considering there's millions and millions and millions, tens upon millions, if not hundreds of channels, not too bad, is it? Sammy's ranking by subscriber counts. They are in 143,508th place. So obviously the best being first, and they're in that. But you know what comes to mind a bit, basically, as an MSN, like I read out at the beginning and I'll show on the screen now, or I'll leave it on there, they're saying they can help people promote their channel, etc., yeah, and get you more money. So how come, you know, if that's the case, this figure here, 169,000 subscribers, and over a space of 9 years, 8-9 years, them views, you know, there's a lot of people who do that in months. Sammy the Bull, who I covered, he is taking off big and fast, and now he's gone over 200,000 subscribers in a few months. He's on 217 as of the other day, 1,000 subscribers, officially a YouTube, what you can say, a YouTuber influencer when you hit 200,000. So there's a bit of a contradiction there. It's like, yeah, we can help you grow, get more subscribers, but it's not actually saying that, showing that they can do it. He's doing it for his own channel. Do you get what I mean? And as I put up now, you can see thumbnails, and you'll see the one there what I've actually watched. I've watched a few, and that they help you, not just adverts to join freedom, but how to do certain things, you know, like get sponsors or this, and unbiased, not to them. And you can see the one there with the red line off. I watched half of that. I got the information I needed. So it's like they are he is making general videos for the general public, as well as obviously his freedom and MSN obviously promoting his own channel. So it's just, if he's saying what he can do for other people, why can't he do it on his own channel? Do you get what I mean? And I have had a couple of messages. I have left in his comments, Chris, I think his name is, yeah, Chris, in his comments, I've asked a few questions, and I did have some good unbiased answer. One of them was, like I said, my channel's 2 weeks old, I'm coming up to 100 subscribers as of now, 4,000 something views. Is that good? And how much could I earn off that? And I was expecting him, if I got an answer or a reply, I was expecting something like, oh well, come to us and we can earn you blah blah blah, but it weren't. It was like, well, it depends on what's good for, it depends on the person, and you know, what's relative good to one person may not be to another. But in general, yeah, he said my channel is good in general, as it's very starting off short and new, and yeah, it's good. And to be comments by I had a comment back off Salvatore Sam Gravano saying he liked my channel, check it out. and good info. So, and he said what you should need to do is, when you start getting up to the right amount of subscribers to be eligible, go to YouTube and find out. The exact opposite to what I thought, and I even thanked him, saying thank you for your unbiased opinion. But then after that I did ask a question, was well, what can you do for me what I can't do for myself? And I never heard anything back from that, to be honest with you. Yeah, because I watched some of his videos on the general helping the public, I have asked other questions on other videos and he's answered back. So he just never answered to that one. So I'm trying to be as unbiased here. As you can see, I'm being fair, do you know what I mean? But the figures show what the figures show, and that's it, nothing more, nothing less. Anyway, this is a kind of impressive, these figures here. By video views, Freedom is in 263,520th place. Now that is good. Do you know why? Because you're not just competing with the average YouTuber channel. No, you're competing with any channel, any person that's ever uploaded a video. And you get some people back in the day, they uploaded one video, it got tens of millions of views. They didn't even know. They didn't even go back on that. They forgot the password, forgot that they even, and started again 6-7 times. You know the one, people have done it themselves until they start uploading. It's one of them. So you're competing with everyone, and to be in 263,520th position, that is good. That is good. That is good. And in America, out of all the channels, and there are hundreds of millions, I suppose, I'm going to have to get these figures out. I'm going to have to find them out precisely so I can definitively give the right, correct, instead of like a guesstimate stroke, educated guess stroke. Just, it is a fact what I'm saying, but I'd like to be able to give it with the numbers at the end, rather than saying we know it's above so much, because I'm not wrong, it is above hundreds of millions, you know what I mean? So to be into 28,663rd place, that is good. And in the rank which he said he was, education, he classes his channels off as education. Out of all the channels in education, he's only in 9,613th place. So, you know, he is in some good figures. He is, you can't doubt him on that. There's more good than bad, but there is a couple of contradictions, that's all I'd say. It was like, well, if you are making in general, why ain't this subscribers bigger? Why ain't that more than it is? Although that is impressive, I'd more go on this end. Well, you know, subscribers, why ain't you got more than what you're saying you can give others? So that's how it is at this moment in time. Now, subscribers in the last 30 days is pulled in 1,000 subscribers, and as you can see, it says 0.00. So that means he's not losing. It's just averaging out. And as you can see here, like if it's when it's saying 0, it's not saying he didn't get none from between March the 1st to the March the 7th. It's just saying it's not above normal. Do you get what I mean? But then he must have at least uploaded one video, and it might have been one of them general helping public ones, which is what I got to watch. I saw the thumbnail, the picture next to the heading, which I typed in whatever I was looking out on help from, so people get to see them. And because he's got a bit of credibility, i.e. you know, YouTube, the algorithm knows about him and promotes certain videos to certain people. So at that time, on between March the 22nd and March the 28th, he pulled in an extra 1,000 subscribers. Then it was just average. Then down there, hang on, where is it? Was he going to even give the figures when I might need to get? Let me just. Right here, this dip here. It's saying come down. Right, let's have a look at this properly. It's saying down 1,000 subscribers. So that between the 31st of May and May the 6th, I think he must have, like, you know, been way under on what he usually gets, if not lost some. So then it averaged out. Then it went up 1,000, average down 1,000. It's like that. But recently, he's finished off January and February. He's up 1,000, and this is where I've seen some of his vids, which caused me to look back on more of his vids. And so personally, I can say that yeah, he is reaching public recently, because I'm one of them, and this is what brought this to my attention. I'm doing this video out of my own. Normally people ask me. I did one of my commenters did speak about this channel, and it weren't nothing bad or anything good really. It was just about MSNs. Some are better than others, and they said one of the good things about this channel, Freedom, is you can pull out after 30 days and you can choose to get paid weekly, and there was even talking about daily. It might be that case, which is good. Do you know what I mean? Not all of them do that. So, but there's going to be catches and claws in all of it. It's a business at the end of the day, isn't it? So, but overall, I suppose it's better than a lot. It's just, what can they offer what you can't do yourself? I don't know. I asked the question, I never got the answer. Anyway, on February the 16th, between February the 16th and February the 22nd, pulled in 7,310 views, extra not than usual, so which is good. That's a lot, that is. But between May the 7th and March the 1st and March the 7th, you can see here he was down 1,468,951 views. Now obviously that's not going to be lower than usual, because his usual is not that big. What this is going to mean is that, oh sorry, he must have deleted some let me just get my charger. He must have deleted some videos, because when you delete videos, all the views get taken off as well. It's a bit bad in that sense. So YouTube could have took down some videos, or he could have, because changing contracts or this, what we're doing now we didn't do last time, or he's made such and such things better, so it's not worth showing what he was offering before, because that's not what he's offering now. He's offering better now. Do you get what I mean? There's loads of reasons why that number could be saying that. So it most likely he's deleted. There's videos not on his channel what was once before. So that's my educated guess, with a bit of a guesstimate as well. So it averages out anyway, 10,000-11,000 a week, 12-14, then it went up to 1,047,563 views that week alone, and then the next week after that, what's it saying, at 1,439,602 views. So I reckon that there, when he's brought out them videos, general helping the public on certain information. But then it just leveled out. Now let's have a look here anyway. Estimated monthly earnings and yearly earnings. First of all, monthly, it's saying between $13 and $211. Now what I can say, it's never going to be down here at $13, and it will never be right at the top. This is very basic, because it won't be right at the bottom, because if it was, then no one's watched any videos, the adverts, no one's clicked on them. But they're always going to have people clicking on them. But at the same time, not everybody's going to click on the adverts or watch them in order to get this $211 a month. It's normally, by what people have told me in the past, so this is more of an educated guess more than a guesstimate, it's normally in the middle plus. So it's not going to be anything, say $105 plus. But then you have Patreon, you have your super chat, you have sponsorship, which he deals with all these, then his adverts here, there and everywhere. So in effect, merchandise, PayPal, donations, you name it. This is what every YouTuber can do when they hit these big numbers, subscribers, where he at now, because he has got quite a lot, hasn't he? So it could be anywhere from 150 to up to $1,000 a month. You never know, something like that. And estimated yearly earnings, it's between $158 and $2,500. But as we said, it's not going to be down there. People are always going to watch adverts, and it's not going to be exactly up there, because people don't always watch adverts. So let's just say $1,250 upwards. Then with sponsorships, with the adverts, super chat, PayPal, Patreon, merchandise, donations. I'm not saying he does all of them, you know what I mean, or even allegedly does all them. I'm just saying these are the options what people get, the opportunities. and he's a very smart guy, so he would do the best for his channel, and I probably believe he helps himself really good, a lot better than the average person, because he you know, by experience and knowledge and experience, you know what I mean. Fact, I wouldn't be surprised at all. And just before we carry on down, I'm going to be showing you now the daily income. But first of all, video views for the last 30 days, as I said, it was 52,734 views for the last 30 days. That is really good, and that was up 9.6, so what, 9.6, nearly a 10, so that's 5,200. So last time it must have been about 43,000 in the previous 30 days, something like that. So he has gone up, and we can see that down here recently. Look, he's up 1,000 subscribers above usual. So his channel, it's alright. It is alright in comparison to a lot of people. It's very good. Anyway, in the last week last week or two, between the 1st of February 2001 and the 14th of February 2001, so what's that, 2 weeks, and the date today is, as you can see on my computer now, I'm going to bring it up on my laptop, which is 15th of February. So basically this is up until yesterday, and I bet you I can even bring it down one. No, yeah, it's up until yesterday, but bear in mind it's 2 o'clock in the morning, so today it's only just started, so that'll be coming up any minute, guaranteed. But anyway, on the 1st, which was Monday, he still had his 690. He pulled in Monday alone on the 1st, the week before last, 1,785 views, and that day he pulled in between 45 cents and $7. But so we can say it's going to be anywhere halfway and above. Then plus all the other ad avenues he can make money. Smart fella, he will do. So it'll be above that daily, and that's without his normal business interests. Now let's see what his best figures are. 9 here, can we beat 999? Right, his best figures in the last 2 weeks daily is between 56 cents and $9. So let's just say 4 and plus, guesstimate, educated guess, stroke guesstimate. These, you know, I'm just saying, plus with everything else you can earn, it can be way above that daily. Now what I'm showing you next, as long as like at the left end it's lower than what it is on the right hand on both, then it's good. And as you can see, let's have a look, it's just the same. It's just the same really there, and so we can see. But right, the top here, what we're looking at is views monthly as of May 2018. Like there, he pulled in March 2018 90,896 views, and it's kind of been like that for years really, January till January 20, and then it went down, then up, and now we're finishing on this, pulling in every month for nearly, you know, upwards to 50,000 from down 5. And I think this correlates with that dip we saw before. Remember when we said that all them views were lost? So he must have, yeah, even it says 1.4, he must have deleted some videos. That's what I'm guessing there, and it's most likely the case. So let's just see if we can get right. Now this is for subscribers. Now what you got to think with subscribers, it's a bit weird. You can't really spend too much time looking into it, but you can do other things to make sure you get more subscribers, which he would know about. But sometimes 10 people could watch a video or 10 could subscribe. Other times 1,000 people could watch a video and only 10 of them are subscribed. It's up and down. It's one of them. Sometimes people don't even think to subscribe, whereas they would have. So it's one of them. And as you can see here, the line is lower than the end, which is higher, which is good. But month of March 2018, he pulled in 197 subscribers. Then it was kind of like that all the way, and then he had one up here, up 1,000 subscribers on March last year, 2020. Then it went up, and then this is that dip, lower than 1,000 subscribers, which I don't really know why, because when you lose views you don't lose the subscribers, but at the same time YouTube's algorithm now, what it's doing, it's finding dead accounts or these bot accounts. So all ones that are inactive now, it's getting rid of them. So you know, there's a number of things why it could be like this. But let's just look how it's finishing off. January last month, he pulled in an extra 1,000 subscribers. So you know, these numbers, I'd love to be on these, and perhaps hopefully one day I will. Please help me, like and subscribe. But at the moment I am skint. I'm working on a laptop what's 8 years old. It was a high-end laptop 8-9 years, well yeah, 8-9 years ago. That's what it is with me. That's what I'm working with, and hopefully one day things will get better. But right now this is what it is. Let's just have now, finishing off, let's have a look on his monthly projections. Let's bring it right down, bring this over here. Let's get rid of this one. I mean, see this advert here, he's using it, he's optimizing all his avenues to making as much as he can, which, you know, fair play to him. That's what you got to do. And he's got like a bit, when you got a business, you got to make sure you got to keep making money, because he's got bills to pay, he's got people to pay, clients to pay, you name it, employees, the lot. You know, I suppose he's got a lot on his plate. And then you've got the normal everyday things, you know what I mean? So respect, you got to give respect where respect's due on certain things. Anyway, if at the rate is going now, in 2 months time, if it's at this exact rate now, he will have 169,053 views. These are good numbers. I'd love these, I really would. And views, it would have 18,179,017 views. So let's just have a quick look. How long is it going to say till he hits the 200,000 mark? It's not even saying it. So he is, at the rate he's growing now, it's slow. And you know, don't normally show this, sometimes it is faster. So we could look in a month's time and it all changes, because perhaps, I don't know, certain things can change which speeds up the process. So at that current rate, which is a faster one, it will be shown different. But it's not even showing. I mean, it's saying in 5 years he's going to be on 176,000, yet he's only on 169,000 now. So that's how in 5 years it's saying he's going to get 10,000 subs. Now that's not right. I mean, it is right at the rate now, but I know it will change. He will get bigger and faster, and perhaps I'll probably do a part 2. You know, I don't know what is in store for his channel, his business, or what. We can only see, future tell the past. It's one of them. So it's one of them, Captain Hindsight, and then you can look in hindsight at the do you get what I mean? But as of now, when's it saying it will hit the 20 million view mark in a year and 4 months at his current rate? Well, I think, judging by his previous, and what we've got to take into account, that minus 1.4 million when the views were taken away, could have been because of bot channels, YouTube, or his deleted views. That's affected the numbers there. If that hadn't have happened, these numbers will be different, and this 20 million probably be on the 4 month mark. So I think the way we've got to look at it now is, it's going to get faster, a lot quicker, and instead of 1 year 4 months to reach 20 mil, I reckon he'll be doing it in the next 6 to 10 months. So let's see. You know, if you're an MCN part of his channel, let me know what's good, what you like about it, what you don't. Fair opinions, you know, say what you want, as long as it's you know, it's not rude. I don't swear on my channel. It's one of them, and I'm trying to change the image from exposed. People think, oh, exposed just means bad. It's not exposed. I mean, it's just expose anything from the good to the bad. So I'm trying to change that narrative above, and I'm just going by as well, exposing people's money, what they earn of YouTube, which is for the public domain to know. I'm not saying anything more or less than what, you know, I'm entitled to say. One of them. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. If there's anyone you want me to look up in the future, please say so in the comments below. And if other people like that suggestion, just put like, so I do know what you know, what interests people more. Apart from that, please like and subscribe. At the very least, please like my video. It takes a lot of time and effort to do this, and to be honest with you, after I've done all the editing and all that, It takes 20 times longer to make this and do all the editing to actually download it then onto my computer to upload onto YouTube. I'm skinned. I'm at the perspective that when I get paid, I'm waiting till midnight, counting the minutes down. That's my angle. If anyone wants to help me, first 3 I'll put, because my channel will be getting bigger and bigger, faster and faster, and it's going to be a success, 100%. So first 3 people, I'll put the names in print. You know what I mean? We can see it. A big thank you, one of them. Anyway, that's it for today. You all take care. Catch you on the rebound. Bye. Dum 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 dum.